Hello, welcome, 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 crystal friends and family. Welcome. Hopefully my voice will behave itself. Please join the chat today. I have something very special for you. I hope that you find it as to be very special for you. Today we are talking about when you find yourself stuck in a situation or you're in a situation and you can't seem to get out of it. Some suggestions for that. And I'm going to also lead you through just a little mini meditation to connect yourself to your higher self. So maybe you can get yourself some guidance on these kind of things. So welcome everybody, welcome, welcome. Hopefully the live stream is working today, functioning better than last time anyway. So come on in. Can you hear me okay? Hi Kathy. Doing some little sage cleansing and clearing as we always do to begin with, cleansing and clearing this space. Hi River, welcome. And please share this with others so they can experience this for themselves and they can join our community and become friends with like-minded, wonderful people that all of you are. So today's discussion actually came, thank you, Kathy, good. Hi, Julie, welcome everybody, welcome, welcome, come on in. Today's discussion actually came in two components. And I've kind of put two things together. Several people have mentioned to me recently they felt like they're stuck in a cycle and they can't get out. Or why am I in this cycle? Or something like that. Why is this happening to me? What do I need to do to get out of this cycle? That kind of thing. And also the little mini meditation that I'm going to guide you through after this chat was given to me several months ago, actually. I think it was in September. And I was waiting for the right time to use it. And now I actually think that this works well together. So I think it will complement the chat. So first we'll talk about the little topic, and then I'll guide you through the little meditation and connect to your higher self. And hopefully you will get some insight on what you need to know. So welcome. Come on in, everyone. Thanks for joining. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Please share this with others. So the topic today is, have you or are you in a situation where you just can't seem to get out of it? Have you experienced that, or are you in one right now? And you can't seem to understand why it's happening, or you can't understand the way to resolve it, or it just seems like an ongoing thing and it's not getting anywhere. Have you experienced that? Or are you experiencing that? Do you find yourself in a situation that you are unhappy with or stuck in a cycle that makes you unhappy and you feel like you can't seem to get out of that situation? So, what are your thoughts on that so far? No matter what you've tried, it seems like you just can't seem to move forward. Does that resonate with any of you? Have you experienced it? Have you... I've gone through it, and I'll give you my example of a couple of years ago when I was really in a big situation like that. And I'll tell you what I learned from it and that sort of thing. So I feel like when you're stuck in that kind of cycle, that there is a big lesson in it for you to learn. If there's a cycle of a situation that you can't seem to move forward from, and you can't grasp why it's happening, and you can't seem to move forward, then there's a big lesson to learn within that situation for you. Linda, yes, it does resonate. It does make sense. It does. You've experienced it before. There's life lessons, and they're presented to us in very strange ways. Hey. Penny looked at me like, what? Life lessons are presented to us in many, many different ways. And if it were easy, we're here to learn. We're here to experience. We're here to learn on this life earth experience. And learning is a huge component of our experience on life, during life, this life process that we're going through right now. And if it were easy, it would be almost like, what's the point? There's so much for us to learn for each life cycle that we have. And the different ways that come to us are different components of what we need to learn, and parts of those components are how it happened, what happened, who else is involved. There's many layers of all those lessons too. Yes, Carla, totally agree. Yeah. Hi, Cherish. Welcome. Hi, Colleen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So if you feel like you're stuck in a situation and you can't seem to move forward, or you can't see the light, or you wonder why it's been going on forever, ask yourself, your higher self, your God, creator, whatever, universe, your higher power, whoever that might be, to please help you, please guide you, please show you the answers, please show you direction. Get specific with all of this and do it every day. Ask in prayer, what is it that I need to know? Ask your angels and guides to help you through each step of the process that you have to get through this whole thing. Because it's not easy. They're not easy. I know, it's not easy when you're stuck in those kind of situations where you can't seem to get out of. Hey, Emma. I got my two girls here barking on either side. And you can meditate on these things too. Go into prayer, go into meditation, go into quiet time, and think about your situation. Think about all the people who are also involved in it. Think about what exactly happened, and see if you can come up with a pattern or some kind of thing that you really need to learn from this whole situation. Ask, what is it I need to learn from this situation? Why am I still in this place? Why am I still stuck in this place? Why? What is it that I need to learn? What do I need to know? Ask these things in meditation, in prayer, both. And continue to be open to receiving the answers and the guidance that you get. It might not be straightforward. You know, a lot of times our answers are not straightforward and in our face. Sometimes they can be, but a lot of times they're not. We have to go through the experience to understand it. We have to go through the whole thing to get what they're trying to get to us to understand. You know, yeah, you've been going, hi Audrey, you've been asking for something a long while, but can't seem to get any further. And it's difficult when you're in that kind of situation. It is difficult. Don't give up. Keep trying to find out what it is that you are needing to know. What is it your higher power is presenting to you? Why do you need to know this? What is it you are needing to learn? And like I said, it might not be straightforward, but it might be very subtle. You might have very subtle indications of answers, but you might not see those. Let yourself be open to receiving the answers and the guidance that you get. Let yourself be open to the answers that might be right in front of your face. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. So it's different for every situation. It's different for every person. But, and especially if emotions are involved, maybe you're angry, maybe you're sad, maybe you're frustrated, maybe, you know, all these negative emotions swirling because of the situation that you're in. That puts a cloud over us. The emotions are part of the experience, of course, but sometimes that clouds our higher self, our intuition, our seeing the guidance and the direction that we need to see. So if you can step aside from some of those emotions and look at it from a distance and see if you can pull apart the situation and the key players in the situation and look at it from a different viewpoint, then maybe you can start to see things differently and see how you can act upon it to resolve it. So pay attention to things that might occur that might seem out of the ordinary. You might not understand it, but pay attention to those things. That might be kind of a sign or an indication of a direction that you might need to take. Maybe you just get this random phone call from a friend or something, or maybe you get this billboard in huge letters as you drive down the freeway with just something, you know, flashing out at you, and it just like, oh wow, maybe that's something I need to pay attention to. Pay attention to things that happen. Be open and aware to receiving the guidance that you get. Allow yourself to receive the guidance that you get. Allow yourself to receive that. I was thrown into a situation about coming up on 3 years, pretty close to 3 years now, where my mother was in an accident. I was working full time. I had my shop open part time, my crystal shop, therapy shop part time, evenings after work and weekends. So I was a very busy person. So my mom was in a car accident. She drove her car through her garage, and some of you already know this story, but I'm just going to give you the highlights of what I got out of it. I was thrown into a huge, challenging time immediately with that because I'm the only person that can help her. And I was thinking, why? Why is this happening to me? Why am I in this situation? I am trying to go to work. I'm trying to grow my business. I am trying to do all these things, and I'm having to drop these things and help her. Her and I were not on the best of terms for most of my life up to that point. And I was thinking, why is this happening to me? Why am I thrown this huge, huge problem that I've got to resolve? And I don't know what to do, and I don't know, I had to deal with so many things on a daily basis, like doctor visits, emergency visits, her care, her making sure she ate because she lived alone, making sure that I could get the car taken care of. I had to call contractors, insurance companies, homeowners association. I mean, the city of Hemet was involved because she drove her car through a structure. I mean, it was just one thing after another after another. It was just caused me so much stress. And I had to take a leave of absence from work because it was just too much. I had to close my shop. It was just too much. And I kept asking, why am I in this situation? Why am I experiencing this? Why? One day, there was something that clicked for me. An occurrence happened. I was at my mom's house trying to take care of whatever needed to be taken care of for that day. And something clicked. Something happened. And I remember it as clear as day. And my energy shifted. And I saw her in her situation and not mine. I was so focused on me at that time. Me, why me, mine, But we were in this together. That situation changed my thought process and my feelings of the whole thing. It wasn't about me. It was about us. So that one occurrence that day caused a shift in my energy, and I realized this is not all about me and my inconveniences of helping her. It's about me helping her with love and compassion for what she has gone through. And from that day forward, I began to feel love and compassion for her, which I had not had before that point. So it changed the whole situation. It was still very difficult. I still had all of these obligations to help her with, but I was able to learn a life lesson, clear a huge karma of helping my mother in her most difficult time. So step back with whatever situation. I've got a bee visiting me. Whatever situation that you're in, step back and look at it with different eyes. Step back from the emotions and see if you can see another way around the situation that you're in. That changed my life. And I'm so grateful that I was able to resolve all the past negative feelings that I had in regards to her and my relationship. So I had to experience it the way I did. I had to go through each of those experiences on a day-to-day basis as I did. I had to go through all of that to learn what I learned. I had to. Sometimes you can't see it right in front of your face. You have to experience it. You have to go through it. You have to step aside, and maybe one of these days you will get that aha moment, and you will get that that inner guidance and message and guidance and wisdom that you need to get you through the situation that you're stuck in. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you in some way. It was a very difficult time, but it was worth it. It was absolutely worth it for me to go through. She had her own lessons to learn going through that situation. She had her own guidance to get through, or her own processes to get through. But it was life lessons. It was life lessons for both of us. And we're still on this journey together. We're still learning, and we're still dealing with the after effects of all of it. And there's still new things that come of it. But we're in it together. We're doing it together. We are healing it together. So I felt alone during that time too. Do you feel alone when you're in these situations where you can't seem to resolve or get out of? Do you feel alone? I felt alone. Even though I was on my spiritual journey, I felt alone. I even questioned, where are you? I asked God, where are you? I need you. I asked my angels, where are you? I need you. They were there. My emotions were getting it all clouded and confused. Thank goodness I was still so very in tune with my crystals and my own meditative practices, because I feel that helped a great deal. So I feel like the crystals brought in that very positive energy that I needed every day to help me get through the challenging days. And I feel like meditation itself was a huge, huge healer. And I continue to meditate every day. I don't miss a day. Try not to miss a day, I should say. So those two things really helped me a great deal. And I continued my prayers and continued to ask for guidance, even though there were days I felt like I was lost. I felt like I was lost. Yeah, Vina, you still ask God and your angels, where are they? There are times we feel like we are alone, but we're not. We're always surrounded by divine love and light. We're always supported in everything that we do and go through. And sometimes we just don't see it, but they're there. Sometimes we don't feel it, but they're there. So it was a huge life learning lesson for me. So if you're stuck in a cycle, if you're stuck in a situation where you feel like it's just not getting anywhere, it more than likely is a life lesson for you to learn. You've got to learn it, then you can move forward from it. Once you learn a life lesson, then you will feel more at peace with it. You will be able to move forward and just let it be. And in most cases, we have many life lessons in our lifetime. Some big, some small. That was a big one for me. And if you're stuck in a long cycle, that's probably a big one for you. Other little life lessons come here and there, and through other experiences that we go through. But the ones that seem like we're in a big thing, that's probably a big life lesson for you. I am so grateful that I can see through the eyes of love now, forgiveness, compassion, for all of that I went through with that, and resolution and harmony, all of those things. But once you start putting the pieces together, it might not happen right away. All of these things, there's so much symbolism around it. I think I'll talk about symbolism next week, because I brought it up last week. There's so much symbolism around us that sometimes we don't realize what's right in front of us as far as answers that the divine or angels or spirit guides have given us, because we're so caught up in the emotional states that we're in. So continue to ask for guidance, continue to do your prayers and your meditations, and continue to find peace within, because I'm going to light my sage here. I think finding peace within any situation will really help you resolve it quicker. And it's hard to do when you're in those kind of situations. But if you can return to a state of peace and maintain that state of peace, you can get through so much easier overall. Yeah. Kunjan, sometimes current pain or suffering is a gain in the long run. I feel that way too. Everything that I have endured in my life in pain and suffering has been a lifelong learning lesson for me. And once you learn a lesson, a life lesson, you just know it inside. You don't have to repeat it. You won't have to repeat that thing again. Now, if you find yourself in a repetitive cycle and you felt like you've learned a lesson, then there's something else there going on that you need to really focus on. Maybe you haven't come to terms with the whole thing. Maybe you haven't resolved the whole thing. So those are things to think about. Yeah. Colleen, yes, major evaluation for you, but you're being guided on every, even on the hard days. That's good. Listen to your guidance. Listen to your inner self, your higher self, whatever that might be. So I'm going to take you through a little meditation now, if you want to experience that. This is going to take you to the depths of your inside, your soul, your higher self, all together at once, where you can ask a question, any question you wish. And you can do this anytime you wish. You don't have to ask just one, you can ask several. I have found when you ask several, you get kind of resistance. Ask what's most important to you right now. When you ask, and you keep asking the same question over and over, and you get an answer, it's like, come on, you're not paying attention. Okay, so pay attention to the answers that you get. Now, I'll guide you through this. You might experience seeing color, vision, just like any other little meditations that you've been through. You might see a vision, you might hear an answer, you might feel an answer, you might know an answer, you might feel sensations, you might feel energy in some way. You might get an answer right away, you might get an answer later today or tomorrow. Be open to receiving when your answer comes to you. So, all right. So we're going to do this little mini experience meditation to connect to your inner wisdom and higher self. Okay, so just get comfortable wherever you are. Let me take a sip of juice here. Okay, just get comfortable wherever you are, and I'll guide you through this this little mini meditation to connect to your higher self. You can ask anything that you wish, anything. It's up to you. And don't. Hopefully I'm back. Am I back? I had a little blip in the system here. Make sure that we're back. Give me some thumbs up if we're back. Internet connections are always iffy lately. Okay. So, okay, good. Thank you. All right, good. Thanks, Colleen. Okay, so yes, you may ask whatever it is that you wish. Just follow along and see what happens for you. Be open to receiving what happens for you. And just be aware the next day or so, especially after following this little meditation, just be aware of what's going on around you. Pay attention. Pay attention. Okay? Okay. So, I brought my Aurora quartz to assist us here today. I'll hold her for this. To connect to your higher self. This is an excellent tool to do that. So, close your eyes and take a nice, deep, healing, cleansing breath in. Exhale any stress or worry of the day. Take another nice, deep, healing, cleansing breath in. And exhale any tension you might be feeling or resistance. Let that go. Take another nice, deep, healing, cleansing breath in. And exhale all negative energies, anything that does not serve your highest good. Just let it go. Let your breathing return to nice, easy, steady. We ask all of our angels and archangels and spirit guides to surround us in love and light and protection, to please help us to connect to our inner wisdom and higher self, and surround us with this universal light to help us see what we need to see, hear what we need to see, hear what we need to hear, and learn what we need to learn in this space. Feel this beautiful light surrounding you, protecting you. It is your light. And notice what color of light this is. Feel this beautiful light and its protection and its security and its love. Feel yourself becoming one with peace. So just breathe in and out, nice and steady. Now we are going deep within to connect with our higher true selves and our higher wisdom, God, Creator, Universe, the higher power of your understanding, and your soul for guidance. Feel yourself at peace. Allow yourself to feel at peace. With every breath you take, breathe in peace. And every breath you exhale, exhale love. See yourself as the beautiful light that you are. You are an infinite, beautiful being, filled with love, surrounded by divine love. Let yourself see your purpose while you are here in this beautiful space. Let yourself see your purpose. Let yourself see your unique gifts. Now ask yourself this question. What is it that I need to know about? And fill in the blank. Do that now. Next, ask yourself the question, is there anything else I need to know? And let yourself be open to receiving whatever answers that you get. If you have another question, ask that now. Wait for the answers to come. You might have some indication now from color or vision or sight, sound, sensation, or you might receive answers later today or the next few days. Let yourself be open to receiving the inner guidance, the answers to your questions. Let yourself be open to receiving the direction that you need to take. Breathe nice and easy. Enjoy this space, this time, this moment with your true self. You have all the answers within you. They are there. Enjoy this moment, this very special moment. And give thanks to yourself, your true, true self, deep down within. You are one and the same, and you are special, and you are bonded, and you are connected. Give thanks to your higher power, God, Creator, Universe, the higher power of your understanding, for their assistance, their love, their guidance, their support. Give thanks to all of your angels, archangels, spirit guides, for their comfort and love and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a nice breath in. Exhale and open your eyes and notice how you feel. Please share with us how you feel, what you experienced. You don't have to share your questions or your answers, but in general, what did you experience? Did you get an answer? Did you see a vision? Did you see a color? Did you feel the energy surrounding you? What did you experience? Please share. I would love to know if this helped you in any way at all. This was, like I said, this little meditation was given to me some time ago, and I felt that this was the perfect opportunity to use it with this discussion today. So please share your experience and let us know how you're doing. So how are you doing? I hope that you were able to connect and feel that divine support. That's beautiful, Colleen. Calming, bright, white, golden light. To me, that is the divine saying that I'm here. I'm here for you. Divine golden light. That's what I see. Divine golden white light is anytime you see that light, that's for anybody, is divine presence. I'm here. Kunjan, you got both answers as soon as you asked immediately. It was not sight, not voice, but knowing. That's beautiful. I'm so glad for you. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You're welcome, River. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I got chills. I just, love it. I love it. I love it. I tell you. So it's life is a crazy experience, right? It's amazing, crazy, difficult, wonderful. There's so much to it. But I'm so grateful that you're all here and experiencing these things with me. Excuse me. I'm grateful that I am given this guidance through ideas, and I share, and sharing and seeing what you get out of it is so rewarding to me. So I am so grateful that you're here. experiencing what you're experiencing with me. Dolores, relaxed. You got an answer. You felt powerful energy and saw purple white light. Oh my goodness. I see that as a very divine light too. Purple, Christ conscious light. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sorry, my voice. I'm glad that didn't happen while I was speaking through all that. So, Colleen, you got chills too. You're welcome. Oh, Carla, feeling calm and loved. Always see color when I meditate, and it was crazy. Ah, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you all so much for sharing and experiencing and going through this process. JJ, hush, please. Thank you for your time and being here. And please share this with others so they can experience this and connect and learn for themselves that there's tools out there. There's things out there that you can do that can help along the way, and it's right there. It's right there. So, oh my goodness, Kunjan, your manifestation tree is growing so well and getting results. I'm so happy. That is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Great. Thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you for this. This made me feel really good, really good. So I am so glad that you were able to get something out of it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's coming up next Thursday? Crystal Sale Thursday. I think next week we will talk about some symbolism and things that are just in our everyday sight that we don't realize that can have meaning, that can hold meaning for us. So you're welcome, Linda. Thank you. You're welcome, Carla. Yes. Come back and listen to this as much as you need to. That little part, just come back to that little part and speed forward through the little chat if you need to, and just come back to that little meditation part and do it as often as you need. Write down the prompts if you want to and speak yourself through it, whatever. Just listen to it over and over whenever you need some guidance and some connection to your higher self. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Our time together is priceless, I think. So thank you, Kunjan. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Carol. Thank you all so much who are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you all soon. Have a wonderful day and be open to what answers you get. May that just be magical for you. It can be magical. Let it happen magical. Thank you. See you soon. Crystal blessings, infinite blessings, and have a beautiful day. Talk to you soon.